If you want to see me use the quad of the month for a third time, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video, and as the teaser suggested, I am using this quad, the second quad in my monthly quad series, for the third time. I have used all of these shadows so far. I've used Indigo a couple of times. I've used Dare Me, I have used Image, and also Slice. And I think today, because the first two looks included a lot of blue, which makes sense because 3 of the 4 are blue, I thought I would do an all brown eyeshadow look. So basically kind of a smoky brown look. Now I do have right now 2 colors. I have Tonal and I have Wheat from the Smashbox Matte Exposure to set my primer. But all of that good stuff is going to be covered by Slice. So we're going to go in with a fluffy brush and then denser brushes to kind of create a gradient on the eye. So one eyeshadow, but different kind of depth to the eye, depending on the brushes that we use. So we'll do that, one shadow look. So let's get started. All right, like I said, going in with the brown, we're going to go straight in, and for some reason I keep forgetting the mirror. I have no idea why. I guess just a quad should have a mirror in my opinion, but you know, by the end of the year, I'll have it figured out. So I'm going to use this fluffy brush and go right in, as is usually the case for me. And I'm going to do one eye and then speed through the other one. That's just become my style at this point. Now I have used this brown as a base in a previous look, so I do know kind of how it behaves. So I'm not going in blind. Going to go in for a little bit more. It is a good idea to tap off the mattes. I tap it right back into the pan. I don't like wasting product. But it's a good idea to tap it off to reduce the fallout, especially when you have a big brush like this. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm just going to take whatever's left on the brush and go on the lower lash line. Like I said, we're going for a smoky eye, so I just want to have enough brown all around to kind of create that smoky eye look. Okay, I think we've got enough on this eye as a start, and I'll do the other eye in fast forward. Okay, I'm going to soften up the edges on each side with a dense brush that is actually a concealer brush, but I really like it for softening the edges, so let me just go get that. Okay, here it is. I'm just going to use it, it's clean, and I'm just going to use it to soften up, as I said, the edges. Okay, I'm just going to go in with the vanilla that I had before to just, it's not right on the outside edge. I feel like a lot of the base that I had put on, including my powder base, is gone. So I'm just going to fix that real quick. Okay. It's not quite as far out as I would like, so I'm going to go back in with a tiny bit of Image and see if I can just get that gradient here the way I want it. So I'm just going to the outer corner first to make sure I don't have too much shadow on my brush, and then using circular motions to get the outside the way I want it. Okay, I think that's better. Just looking here, it's a bit patchy on this side. But I will go with it. It's not that bad. It's just a little inconsistent on both sides. I have said in a previous video, and probably already in this video, that it's a very dry matte. It skips, it does a lot of funky things, and indigo as well, the blue, is a very dry matte. They're not like Anastasia mattes, for example. Now I'm going to go in with my angled brush for the outer lid. This one gives me a lot of control, and I'm going to intensify the outer corner. It almost doesn't look like the same color, right? The density of the brush changes the color that you end up having just because of the opacity of it. Is it a dense application, a diffuse application? Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's go for the other side in fast forward. I'm now going to go in with my smaller crease brush and go right into the crease and try to deepen that up just a tiny bit. And deepen up, but also try to blend more. Other side and fast forward. And I'm going to go back in with my angled brush to just help define the inner lid. It's a little bit patchy. Okay, that's better. And I'm just going to go in on the inner lid with just a little bit more color so that it really kind of gradiates out to the deeper outer edge. Okay, I think this looks good. I just need to wipe off some of the fallout. And for that purpose, I'm going to use the same brush as I always use. And get myself a little mirror here. And away we go. Okay, that was pretty easy. Now, what do we do for liner? Okay, I think I know what I'm going to be doing. I was debating on these. I'm not sure if the color is coming through. This is Rockstar, Demolition, and Mushroom, all from the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-Ons. And I was thinking of Rockstar just to add a little bit of purpley brown on the lower waterline, but I think I'm going to actually go with mushroom because it's more in line with the color scheme that I have going, the one color scheme that I have going on. So mushroom will go on the lower waterline, and then demolition will go on the lower lash line and also tight lining the upper lashes. And I'm going to go with Annabelle Black on the upper waterline. So I think we've got all of it covered. Okay, here is the final look, and I did put on setting spray as well. I put on the Continuous Mist from Morphe, a setting mist that I am testing out right now. And just wanted to go over again what I used. I used the Annabelle Blackest Black for the upper waterline. It's a little bit slanted from use. I also used the pencil Demolition, which I've just sharpened because it was quite dull, on the upper lash line as tight as possible, and then on the lower lash line. And that one I did smudge out with my smudger brush just underneath. And I also used, as I said I would, mushroom on the lower waterline, and it's kind of a metallic taupe is basically what it is. So I feel like I've got a decent monochromatic look, and I topped off the whole look with the Stila Huge Mascara. I put on 2 coats, and I think that it looks pretty good. So let me know what you think. Oh, and I did put on a Juicy Tubes from Lancôme, and it's I don't have the color anymore, but it's an orangey color. This is the tube. It's an older gloss that I'm trying to use up in my rolling project pan. And that's it. That is the look. Thank you so much for joining me for this one. I hope you found it informative and that, you know, doing a one shadow look is very possible and it can be pretty dramatic. So anyway, that is it from me. I thank you very much for your time. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.